Welcome to Vegas Valley Treasures. My name is Kenneth. I am your host, your hand model, and the crazy Vegas Valley treasure hunter, self-proclaimed, of course. We're going to work on creating another piece of jewelry today from the reclaimed pieces that we took from that turtle bracelet. Yeah, this one here, pretty little turtle. We've got beads from that bracelet. We've set out 48 on either side. We're gonna set this up as an alternating pattern between that and some of these pretty little beads that I purchased to give it a little sparkle. And on the center, we're gonna make the necklace into with a snowflake. I've already replaced the jump ring on this. It was a little bit too big. We want something that will hold position between the beads. So let's begin. So what we're gonna do is a pattern of 1 and 4. So one of the sparkly little beads and 4 of the white beads. My screen shows the wrong thing. I know that. Right now it's zoomed in on my sign, but I know that it's actually recording where I want it to be recording. So let's hope. If not, we will create another thing. But in the meantime, we're going to work on creating this beautiful necklace. And I like these beads. They're not quite perfectly white. Some of them are a little bit gray, and some of them are a little bit off-white, like an eggshell white. But it makes for a nice presentation as far as the coloring, because snow isn't quite perfect, is it? But adding the little sparkly bead on top of it gives the illusion of snow, because snow sometimes sparkles. See how nice that looks? So we'll continue. Hopefully it's long enough. Like I said, I've set out 48 of the white beads. I'm going to do a 4-in-1 pattern, and that meant with 48 white beads, I need 13 of the sparkly beads, because we need 1 for every 4 plus 1 on the end. So that's 12 plus 1, for those of you counting with me. And for those that are interested, that is what's called a fence post problem in mathematics. And we'll continue on. Eventually, I should run out of things to create, because I'll run out of broken pieces to harvest from or parts to play with. But realistically, with everything that I have currently in my possession, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So you can expect more of these lovely little creation videos, or I should say upcycling videos. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see or something you're curious about, please let me know in the comments. I'm not going to tell you everything about my life story, because, of course, last thing I need is another bout with identity theft. That's happened enough times. But I will tell you a lot about me and the jewelry that I create, and I'm always willing to share some interesting things. Every once in a while, it just makes sense in my perspective, to create something new. And especially when I've got pieces already laid out, that's definitely going to be happening. So I hope that 48 beads is going to be enough, because 48 plus 13, so that's 51 beads on each side. I'm hoping that's enough to finish a choker. If not, we can always add more. We've certainly got enough of these white beads lying around, and we've got more of the little sparkly beads as well in a package that we just purchased recently. We'll figure it out in a minute. We'll put it against the bust and see where we are as soon as we get to the center. Probably should measure it out, but I like to eyeball things and create on the fly, so there's that. Okay. 5 more beads on this half, and then we'll take a look. So, well, actually, we'll put the snowflake on here as well. We can, at worst, we can take the snowflake off and extend it by adding more beads. Okay. But I just want the snowflake on there just so I can see the center position and make sure it looks good. Okay, so here's my bust, and here's the beads so far. I think that's good. And we'll make sure to add an extender on here, but just by itself, I like the little sparkly beads along with the white beads. That seems to work for me. So we'll continue. Okay, so the next in the pattern is sparkly bead, then 4 white beads, and so on. 1, 2, whoop, I just knocked 2 of them off. Where did I put that one? Well, if we need an extra bead, we'll find one. Certainly got enough lying around. 1, 2, another wire necklace, I know. But you know what? If I keep creating, somewhere along the line, somebody will get interested and see something they like. If nothing else, I'm making a lot of things I can give away as gifts. Not that that's my intention, but hey, you never know. I got friends all over the place, so somebody might want it. Maybe I'll just bring them to karaoke and sell them off. See if anyone wants them there. I've been known to do that. But right now, my focus should be here, creating this lovely little wire necklace. And then afterwards, I'll jump online again and start looking for another position. Oop, that one just went flying. Luckily, I have it. Really, you don't want to get beaded, huh? There you go. You don't have a choice, buddy. You have been chosen. It is your destiny to be a part of this beautiful necklace until somebody decides that you should be taken apart or recycled in some form or fashion. But while you still exist in my possession, you will be a part of this lovely creation. Your existence will be here. And yes, I still have more of these little white beads, so I've got to figure out what else to do with them. I've got more little snowflake charms. It seems that these snowflake charms really look beautiful with these white beads. So that might be the destiny of creating another bracelet. But we shall see. It all depends on how I feel about it. But it doesn't seem to take a lot to make this happen. I wonder if I should put more of these sparkly beads on here, but I really like the way this looks right now. The 4-in-1 pattern seems to be just enough to make it look like it's a false snow, as it were. But not enough that it looks gaudy. Let's see, I need a little bit more space, thank you. space, the jewelry frontier. This is where you put the beads. Beads go up. These 4-in-1 pattern. I know you guys must think I'm crazy by now, but hey, you're the one watching it. I'm just happy to have you. If you think I'm crazy, I can live with that. And I gotta admit, it's a lot easier to work with a wire to make a necklace or a bracelet than it is to try to use chain or anything else. The reason being is that the wire, it makes it so much easier to bead, because the wire is nice and stiff, and you can find the hole in the bead faster, and it's just like sewing effectively, but you're just capturing the beads one at a time. 4, 3, 2, and last bead right there. Okay, so let's see where we are. Well, that looks like a good length, all in all, right? Yeah. So let's get some end pieces on here. So I need 2 small and 2 large jump rings. There's 2 small ones and 2 larger ones. And then I need a lobster claw and a chain for an extender. Let's see. I think we still have a good amount of that last chain that we were playing with. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just use that. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let me grab my little pliers here. Okay, first things first, let's close the small jump ring. We can do that for both of them, because these tend to have overlapping pieces, and I'd rather have them fully closed so that we don't have to worry about the wire falling out from inside the jump ring. Heard that little snap? Maybe not. But that tells me that there was an overlap rather than a good closure. And now we've got a good closure. Okay, so I need this pair of pliers and jump ring over the wire. We'll start twisting. No chubby checker involved, just me twisting. And now let's grab the pliers and we'll start working this twist down. So what we're doing is we're twisting the jump ring and giving just a little bit of leeway on the pliers every time I twist, so that the end of the wire twists around the remaining wire. Solid. And let's put the other jump ring and let's see, make sure that we're in the right position. Which is the front of the charm? Does it matter? Not really, no. Okay. Let's assume that this is the front. So we need to put the lobster claw on here, and let's close the jump ring, creating this end point. You see that gap? That's horrible. We need to close this. There we go. A little more. Yeah, that's what I hate happening. Okay, so let's snap that closed. There we go. Very good. Now if we did our job right, the beads should actually flow right over the twist, and they do. Yay, we did our job right. Okay, so let's get to the other end of this. And we need a little bit of length to create the twist on the end. So we're going to go to about here. Let's grab my little pliers and snip the wire right about there. Very good. Let's get this wire out of my way. Oh yeah, we need to do something with that earring. Maybe that'll be my next project. Okay, let's put this on the wire and start the twisting. Awesome. Let's grab my little pliers. Once again, with every twist, we're letting up the pressure on the pliers, but not letting go. And that allows the end of the wire to twist around the main wire. Perfect. And let's grab the little jump ring and my chain for the extender. Let's attach it to the end of the jump ring here and close this up. Very good. There's the opening. I want to make sure that this is sealed well. Okay, let's grab a little bust. Let's see how we did. I'm going to attach it before the extender so we can see it in full view. Look at that beautiful choker. Snowy white with sparkles and a snowflake charm. I think I like it. What do you think, guys? Is that beautiful or what? Leave your comments, please, on the video. If you have any questions or anything. If you like what we created here, let me know. Please do me a favor for the channel, which is like and subscribe. Your likes are important, and your subscriptions are much more important. They really help out the channel. I'd like to grow this into something useful, and even when I find my new job, I intend to keep going with this and keeping this informative force on the net on how to create pretty little pieces of jewelry. But as always, this is Vegas Valley Treasures. If you want any of the jewelry I create or any of the pieces that I have available, please come and visit me on the Whatnot app or whatnot.com under the name Vegas Valley Treasures, one word. And I am Kenneth. I am your host, your hand model, your jewelry creator, in this case an upcycler, and the Vegas Valley Treasure Hunter. Signing off once again. Enjoy your jewelry. Bye-bye.